Come Chat With Me, New York's #1 Caribbean lifestyle magazine.
Jamaica is a nice place to live. We have everything, the sunshine, the rivers, and the good Ray and Nephew rum.
Come chat with me. Health and Education Relief Organization for Cancer, Heroc, held its annual tea party and ad parade to raise funds to continue its charitable work in the US and Guyana.
We're planning to take this movement worldwide, wherever people invite us to come.
Dancehall Against Gun Violence. Mr. Vegas visited John Dewey High School to discuss the seriousness of bullying and gun violence in schools. Trapped with a very distinguished African sound, Dope Mo brings a breath of fresh air to the rap game. How far you really want to take this EP?
Way up there.
Up.
Way up there. Way up there. The sky ain't even the limit. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to push it to another planet or something, you dig?
Remembering Lowell Hawthorne, who would have turned 58 years young on May 1st. You're watching Come Chat With Me, a Caribbean lifestyle magazine, and I'm your host, Ziggie Bless. Men and women from Brooklyn stepped out in their finest Easter hats and clothing, all in the name of charity, when the Health and Education Relief Organization for Cancer, Heroc, committee hosted its 5th annual Tea Party. Heroc, Health and Education Relief Organization for Cancer, is a non-profit corporation founded in 2013 and incorporated in 2014. Heroc serves to extend a helping hand to communities and individuals affected with cancer, specifically breast and prostate cancers, with a special interest given to cancer in Guyana. Heroc Spring 2018 fundraising tea party was held at St. Gabriel's Hall in Brooklyn. Patrons dressed to impress with their beautiful hats and clothing for the IT event.
Good afternoon to all. Let me greet you like the loving wife always greeted her husband. Each day with a hello, brew tea full people. You're all brewed up today. It is time to get the party started.
Heroc is dedicated to providing healthcare, nutrition, and education to cancer patients in the US and Guyana.
We are a group of people who came together of all different areas and came together so that we can help our cancer patients back in Guyana. We are 5 years old. This is our 5th annual tea party. The tea party is planned so that people come out and have fun while they give back for a very good cause.
Today we have displayed traditional lantern, bright colors, seen in our centerpiece tablecloth, and handmade elephant. At our table, we serving jasmine and the silent chai tea, an array of Indian snacks and sweets. Combine to taste and be inspired by the culture of the Far East.
Around this time, different organizations have tea parties, and we in the Caribbean and in Guyana, we grew up on red rose tea. We don't know other tea than red rose tea. And as the tea tastes the love in every drop. So we have love here in red. The teacups and saucer is in rose, and we are paying a tribute to red rose tea, the tea that we in the Caribbean grew up to.
5 years ago with 15 tables, and today we are up to 35 tables for the event. So it's growing and growing and growing. So now we have to look for a big sponsor that will find us a nice place and pay for it also.
Certificate of recognition is hereby granted to you for your courage and determination in fighting and overcoming cancer.
Our table is called Colors of Dance. Dance is in motion, and we're showing that dance is something that's so necessary and universal, regardless of where you come from or what you look like. Everybody loves to dance. It's therapeutic, and it makes you feel very cheerful. Our theme is Bollywood, which represents dance, color, life, and Bollywood is all about the colors, and this is spring. Spring brings out all the colors, and we wanted to celebrate life.
I mean, did it in 6 hours yesterday. And everything that we have here, you can find at the 99 cents store.
We accumulate our funds and we participate with the American Cancer Society every October in Cancer Month, and we give 50% of our earnings and fundraising to the American Cancer Society. We send them a check. The other 50% we use it for our cancer patients, for our Guyana Cancer Mission. We leave right after the cancer walk and we go to Guyana and conduct 10 days of mission work, where we take care of the cancer patients, look good, feel better, makeovers, new hairstyles, wigs for the ones that lost their hairs, breast prosthesis for the ones that have had mastectomies, and so on and so on. Then we host a candlelight vigil at the end of the week, where we recognize and remember souls lost to cancer and the ones that are currently fighting cancer. And then on the last day, we commemorate with the Cancer Walk in Guyana the last Sunday of every October.
That's what I like. Energy is cool, guys. energy is brewing and I'm loving it. I'm really loving this thing.
As part of the Dancehall Against Gun Violence event, international reggae star Mr. Vegas condemns violence as he visits John Dewey High School.
From
Ed's Eye to the latest Follow the Leader, Mr. Vegas has assembled an unshakable string of international classic reggae, dancehall, and gospel tracks, including several Billboard hits, with countless awards and nominations highlighting his career over the last 2 decades. Mr. Vegas has remained a staple within the music industry.
If you snitch to save lives, snitching is a good thing. I want to see anybody disagree with me. If you snitch to save lives, snitching is a good thing. Let us call it something different if you don't like snitch. If you talk when you see someone with a gun in the school and you save some lives, that is a good thing.
Dancehall Against Gun Violence is an idea that myself and my team came up with. Adrian, I reached out to Adrian, I reached out to Marie, I reached out to Blacker the Dancer, and Pyrotech, and we basically just said, we're going to go into the schools because we realized that there's a problem within the schools where, we're having this gun violence problem. So we as dancehall artists, reggae artists, we know the kids resonate with us. So you know what? We just basically said, let's go into the school and speak to these kids, give them some music, let them dance, let them have fun, let them realize how important it is to just live life.
Whenever you see someone doing something that is detrimental to you or other kids, say something. Say something. It could be your best friend, because your best friend might turn that gun on you. Trust me. Because when someone is thinking irrational, anything can happen. And if you lose a friend, you will never see back that friend.
I'm using this platform because this platform was given to me, by the fans, by the people who support Mr. Vegas. I'm basically just trying to be as much, give as much as I can. Positivity, positive energy. Try to educate people on the importance of living in peace and love. I think gun violence, it's a horrible situation. I feel, somewhat sad when I'm coming into the school and we have to be going through a metal detector to come into a school. I think kids should just be free. This world is supposed to just be, people living in love and unity and freedom, So, I just feel that we as a dancer community, us as a dancer community, we just need to basically give back to the community that supports us. I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. I started doing music at an early age. Got my first hit, Heads High, kill them with 20 years ago. And I'm still here looking beautiful, looking fresh, looking young, looking like I'm 16, still doing music, still dancing, so, people just got to know Mr. Vegas because of the fun music. Broke it down. I Am Blessed, Mana Gyalis, so forth, so on. Take care of yourself.
1, 2 step, then rock your shoulder. 1, 2 step, then rock your shoulder.
Are you planning on taking this movement to the Caribbean, and what is the Follow the Leader movement?
We're planning to take this movement worldwide. Wherever people invite us to come. As I said before, Black and Pyrotech and Dancer Family and Sleep. We are going to go into the Caribbean. We are going to go into the schools here, and let these people know that, there's more to life than having a gun. I have kids here that attend school here in the US. 5 kids attending school in the US here. So whenever something happens to, one child, that affects me as well, because I'm there thinking, that could have been my child. So this for me is basically a part of me that, that basically is resonated with what's going on.
Say something. You don't have to go around and tell everybody. Say to the principal, say to your teacher, and the teacher will keep it confidential. Say something and bless up yourself. Put your hands in the air now, John Dewey. Everybody stand up. Everybody get out your seats. We gon' party. Turn it up.
Mohamed Kowanda, better known for his stage name Dope Mo, is a Houston-based hip-hop artist. He grew up in West Africa before settling in the US in 2009. His influences include Wiz Khalifa, Ace Hood, Lil Wayne, and The Future.
Si jamais je te perdrais, je coulerais des larmes. Je sais pas comment moi j'ai tapé mon âme. C'est votre fur et à mesure de rester au calme. Laisse-les venir, y'a je mon âme. Elle cherche un mec qui fera d'elle une dame. Elle t'en maille pas pour ton moulin et ton chien. Que j'ai par le système et c'est lui haram. Frappe-moi pour toi, je fais l'islam. Je te serai fidèle, bébé, comme à l'islam. Tous ces retours de l'autre femme qui regarde. Mon cœur il est décollé comme un pec, c'est tu là. Que tous les mecs qui traitent d'enfoirés, bébé, t'as que je pars au passé. T'as cherché l'amour, tout arrive, hélas. Que mettre rien à porter par menace. C'est jaloux, t'as même déjà trop de pédance. De ton amour, jamais je m'en lasse.
EP that you have right now in the streets.
Yes, sir.
It's your second EP, right?
That's the second.
What's the name of the EP?
The EP is called Hagood and Livingston. You dig? That's a Swahili word for no worries. You know what I'm saying? It means we're straight and no worries.
No worries.
No worries.
CEEN?
Yes, sir.
For real, how much track is on the EP?
I got about 8 tracks on it. You know what I'm saying? It's a kind of a long EP, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feed the people, man. They wanna hear it.
Get anything, put that rock on your finger, that make you so fly, baby, like you got wings. Sur le joker, t'es ma harlequin. Tu m'as rendu accro, bébé, comme un dolphin.
How far you really want to take this EP?
Way up there.
Up.
Way up there. Way up there. The sky ain't even the limit. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to push it to another planet or something, you dig? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling really confident about this EP. I really put some hard work in it. So I'm confident we're about to take it somewhere else. I'm originally from West Africa, Burkina Faso, 226, what up? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about Burkina Faso, you know what I'm saying? So it's about time I put it on the map.
Whenever you're not in the studio, no music now go on, you're not dealing with no music right now.
Yeah.
What type of vibes you on there, you know? What's your vibe?
I mean, I do a lot of things, man. I'm a soccer fan, right? So I play a lot of soccer, you know what I'm saying? Man. Like any African kid, you dig? Yeah. But besides playing soccer, actually, I just graduated school, college. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to say it, but I think it's cool for me. Nice. So it's always good to learn, man. It's always good to learn. I went to the University of Houston in Texas.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a degree in international business. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about business, man. It's always good to learn. So I just want to let the people know out there, you're doing some music, you're some gangster type.
Yeah.
I mean, just go get your knowledge, man. Go get your knowledge, really important.
Girl, baby, you the one that I ain't tripping. I'm just on the swear to God that you the finest. I'm just trying to make you my love. Tell me, baby, is you really down for me? Tell me, baby, would you really ride for me? Tell me, baby, is you really down for me? Would you ride for me? Would you lie for me?
Your genre of music, CEEN?
Yep.
Where you place it?
I mean, it's hip hop. But actually, I do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I do some hip hop, some trap. I do some Afro trap. I don't know if you heard of Afro trap.
Afro trap.
You know what I'm saying? Some new waves. It's called Afro trap. You got the Afro rhythm in it, and you got the trap side of it too. It's kind of a mix. You know what I'm saying? I do some world music too.
And you have all of that on the EP?
Yeah, I got a lot of that in the EP. You can catch. I mean, just check it out. You'll see it.
So I want the people to know what's going on with this EP here, you know, because,
For real.
you know what I mean? They put a lot of work, a lot of energy in it.
Yeah.
So you really want them to know what's up. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
How the future look? The tour and them thing, what go on?
Right now, we got a few shows lined up in Houston. I think we got some in Washington coming up. Yeah. But what I'm looking forward to is the one in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by December. I'm taking the whole GVOP team to Africa with me. You know what I'm saying? That's my family. I got to take them back home to where it started, right?
Yeah,
take them to the roots, you dig? So in December, we heading to Africa. We're going to line up some great shows. I mean, it's going to be epic, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
And what the single you're pushing on?
I'm pushing Bankroll.
Bankroll?
Bankroll, I think it's the second one.
Bankroll?
Bankroll, it's called Bankroll. You know what I'm saying? You know what a bankroll is, right?
No, tell me, I don't know what.
I mean, bankroll, that's a stack of money, you know what I'm saying? Blue faces, hundreds, like they call them, you know what I'm saying? Bankroll, it's all about work, getting that money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in the single.
You know, so that's the number one single you're pushing right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to push that one right now. Yeah, I think you're gonna love it, man. Just make sure you go get it, man. iTunes, all them digital, you know, music platform, make sure you go get it. Hagood and Livingston, Dope Mo, DOPMOH, man. You're gonna love it for sure, guarantee you.
Rough business, the music business, you know what I mean? Yep. So, you are sticking into it, you cover your college already, and you still a push music, you know what I mean? So, give them a little knowledge
You know what I mean? Of how them supposed to approach it. Because there's a lot of youth right now, as we say, them ready, them do them in the studio right now as we speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, yeah, true. I got a lot of people I know in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of artists out there, they want to do music, right? But they're talking about it's hard to make it. I mean, anything is hard in life.
True.
I mean, breathing and walking around, even eating is hard.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna come easy to you. As long as you're willing to dedicate yourself to it, you're gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. I went to college. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my music thing. That's what I love. That's my passion. So what I'm trying to say is just go for what you love. Do what you gotta do, man. Just keep working. Don't let nobody tell you no or stop you from anything. You can make it happen, man. Just dedicate yourself to it and just work hard.
May 1st, 2018, Lowell Hawthorne would have turned 58 years young. We celebrate his memory with a special birthday tribute.
In our busy and often frantic modern lives, events big and small pass quickly from our view, often too quickly. We seldom take enough time for reflection. We at Come Chat With Me and CEEN want to take this moment to recall an important man who passed away not long ago. He is someone worthy of remembrance. Lowell Hawthorne was a friend to the entire Caribbean community. He accomplished much and is greatly missed. In our circle, not a day goes by without mentioning his name. We thank God for him, and we always think fondly of his family and the gifts they have shared. Thank you, Lowell Hawthorne, for being a man of faith, accomplishment, generosity, and great dignity.
Thanks for watching Come Chat With Me. See you next week.
Simply Kells.